Hey, it's Bridget with Sleepopolis, and today I want to compare two mattresses from two very popular companies known for their foam, Nectar and Tempur-Pedic. I'll specifically be looking at the original Nectar mattress and the Tempur-Adapt mattress. I'm going to look at how they differ in firmness, construction, laying on them, and more, all to see which mattress is the winner for you. But before we begin, I do want to let you know that both of these brands sent us these beds for free to review and tell you about, and if you buy either of them through our links, we may get a commission. But that never sways our opinions and instead helps us keep these reviews free. Be sure to check out Sleepopolis.com for more mattress and product reviews, along with some exclusive coupons. All right, let's get started. So let's first talk about what these beds have in common, starting with how they both ship for free. They both are made of all foam and offer some great pressure relief. This makes them great choices for back sleepers and side sleepers or sleepers with pain. They both are great at isolating motion, so you shouldn't be disturbed by a restless partner or pet on the other side of the bed while you're sleeping. And they're both billed as the brand's classic models. Now to the differences, starting with how they arrive. The Tempur-Adapt comes with free white glove delivery, so it's never compressed in a box and shows up fully formed, while the Nectar will arrive at your door compressed in a box and you'll have to set it up and give it a few days to fully take its shape. The Tempur-Adapt comes in a medium all-foam option or a hybrid option with spring coils. Both are the same price. The Nectar has a hybrid model, but for a little more money. Although they're both all-foam mattresses, I'd say the Nectar has softer and faster moving foam, while the Tempur-Adapt has that classic, slow, quicksand-like foam. Lastly, the Nectar is quite a bit less expensive than the Tempur-Adapt and is considered a true budget option. It also has a longer trial period and warranty than the Tempur-Adapt. Now let's go over the construction of these beds. So the Nectar is 12 inches in height and the Tempur-Adapt is 11 inches. I'm going to go over them layer by layer. Starting with the covers of these beds, the Nectar has a quilted cooling cover, which is a poly blend and heat wicking. The Tempur-Adapt has a cool to the touch cover that's a polyester polyethylene spandex blend. It has a smooth, silky feeling. Then the Nectar has a 2-inch layer of gel-infused memory foam, which is a great perk for hot sleepers. The Tempur-Adapt has about 1.5 inches of their proprietary foam, which allows for deep pressure relief. Up next, the Nectar has a 4-inch dynamic foam support layer. The Tempur-Adapt has 1.5 inches of their Tempur support foam. The Nectar's final layer is 6 inches of foam to stabilize the mattress and give it support. And the Tempur-Adapt also has a final 2 layers of thick, high-density foam. Here at Sleepopolis, we like to rate mattress firmness on a scale from 1 to 10. So 1 is super soft, like you're sleeping on powdered sugar. 10 is really hard, like you're sleeping on sugar cubes. We use 6.5 as the standard for medium firm. For the Tempur-Adapt in the all-foam bed, I would put at about a 6.5, and I give the Nectar a 6 out of 10. So the Nectar is a little bit softer. Your sleeping position is also really important when it comes to buying a new mattress. So back sleepers really just need something that's comfortable and supportive to help keep their spine aligned, while side sleepers tend to be looking for a softer mattress so they can get some nice pressure relief around their shoulder and their hip. And then stomach sleepers will want a firmer mattress. That way their hips can be elevated and their spine can be in alignment. And if you're lighter in weight, I do want to point out a mattress will typically feel firmer to you than someone who is heavier than you. So starting with the Nectar, I think back sleepers are going to like this bed, especially if they like a touch softer of a feel. I also think a lot of side sleepers should be happy and feel some sinkage around their pressure points. I think some lightweight stomach sleepers weighing under 130 pounds would like this bed, but it won't be firm enough for stomach sleepers who weigh more than that. And I don't think this will be the best fit for heavier sleepers weighing over 250 pounds and would steer them to a more supportive mattress. And for the Tempur-Adapt, similarly, I think it's a great match for back sleepers and side sleepers, especially those who want the slower moving foams and deep pressure relief. I think stomach sleepers weighing over 130 pounds won't like this bed since their hips may sink in and cause their spine to dip out of alignment, which could cause pain in the future. I wouldn't recommend this bed to heavier sleepers over 250 pounds either, as I think there are more supportive options out there. Now to one of our favorite tests, the pressure map test. So the pressure map uses heat mapping technology to show where pressure is building across your body when you lay on a mattress. Here's what you need to know as you look at these results. Blues and greens are good and are showing low pressure, while oranges and reds are bad and are showing high pressure. And looking at the Nectar for pressure relief, these are great back sleeping results with it showing all blues and greens, showing very low pressure. And for side sleeping, there are some yellow spots at my shoulder and hip, but I'm not too concerned about it. And looking at the Tempur-Adapt for pressure relief, results are stellar for back sleeping with basically all blue and no pressure forming. And side sleeping is mainly low pressure with a few spots popping up. Motion isolation and edge support can also be really important factors in a mattress, especially for couples. So motion isolation is how well a bed keeps movement from traveling from one side to the other, and edge support is how well the perimeter of a mattress supports weight. So think if you want to sleep near the edge of the bed and use its full surface. For motion isolation, I'd say the Tempur-Adapt does a little bit better of a job. And when it comes to edge support, I'd say the Nectar wins that one. So who should get the Nectar? Well, anyone who likes that soft, doughy foam feeling should like this bed, especially if they have sensitive joints. Second, I think combination sleepers should like this bed since it's a little bit easier to move around on. And lastly, all those budget shoppers out there should really like this affordable price tag. And who should get the Tempur-Adapt? Well, anyone looking for that slightly firmer, slower moving foam should like this bed and the deep pressure relief it can offer. Couples or anyone who wakes up easily by movement should appreciate the stellar motion isolation this bed offers. And last, if you're looking for that perk of free white glove delivery, this bed comes fully expanded and they will set it up for you for free. All right, that is a wrap on this mattress battle. And here's the thing, I can't really tell you who the winner is because that's up to you to decide. It really comes down to your personal sleep style and preference. But I can tell you that we have more in-depth reviews for both of these mattresses along with other mattresses and sleep products at Sleepopolis.com. So check it out, you'll also find some exclusive coupons there. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.